Good morning, everyone. Happy Vala Day. This is Mike from Junkion Crafts and Builds, and right now, a lot of buzz is going on because of being. Hold on. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of echo going on, but that's fixed. So what I was saying is, this is Yojo June. We had a lot of stuff going on, and this is the beginning of the heavy convention season. And last week we had two conventions for GI Joe, Joe Fest and DFW, GI Joe and Collectibles Show. Now, again, being on the same weekend, it was kind of tough for people that had to choose between the two. But we also had Valaverse down in DFW, and I didn't get a chance to go to either one. But thankfully, all of my friends that were down there to support Vala and also just to hang out provided me a lot of really amazing stories. I mean, there's too much to go through, but all the content and all the information is being put out there. Ninja had a great video last night about his experience at DFW and just meeting people. That's the best thing about this community, is not just the toys we get or what we have available or what's going to come out next. It's the people we hang out with, the people we talk with on a daily basis. Those are the people and those are the moments that make this all fun. So ML series, man, I can't wait to see you again. I mean, we met at Joe Fest last year for the first time. We walked around and checked out some of the vendors. It was a pleasure meeting you and to continue talking with you, especially about 3D printing stuff. There's some things I'm putting together that I'll put out some videos later on. My man V Conley, you and Sam were the very first people I spoke to at Joe Fest last year in line. And I call that destiny. It was such an amazing moment, especially you getting your exclusive Covert Condor while in line when Bobby and Tony were walking down the aisles. It was fantastic. And I'm so happy that I can still call you guys friends and we talk every day. And also, I can't express enough how thankful I am for what you guys are doing from last weekend in regards to helping me acquire some of the goodies from down there at the convention. So thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You're amazing. I also got to shout out some other people that helped me out getting a copy of this guy. This is the DFW exclusive Bone Collector, the 100th item. 100 items for a small indie company to produce. I got to thank Rollkeeper for some assistance and my other good friend, comic book writer and artist, the brain behind Action Farce, Quentin J. Bedwell. We had him on the Figure Reaction show a couple months back. You can check that out on the Figure Action podcast channel. Amazing guy, funny as all get out. He was at DFW as well. Really, I missed you guys so much. So that being said, what we have today being Vala Day is he had his DFW panel last Sunday. And honestly, I don't know what came out of it because a lot of everyone, minus one YouTuber, has been amazing in regards to keeping things under wraps that was in this panel, because Bobby was going to wait and then put it out today. And that's what we're going to go through. I have not seen this yet. It just dropped around 9 o'clock. It's 10:05 Eastern Standard Time now. So the point of all this is we're going to watch it together. It's about 45 minutes. So we're going to do this a little over an hour. But yeah, I'm excited. I really want to see what's coming out. I know we got Series 5 that's up for pre-order. We know the Vanguard's coming soon. Hopefully we'll get a date out of this panel. But I really want to see the new stuff. And excuse me, I'm going to leave this on. I was going to say the glare is kind of bugging me, but I look silly without glasses on anymore. But anyway, let's get this show on the road. And we are going to share our screen here. All right. So how I'm going to run this here, I'm going to play this for a few seconds. If those that are watching, please let me know if you can hear the audio or not. If there's an echo, please let me know as well. Hopefully the audio is coming out well. I had the microphone a little further back just because I didn't want a lot of echo from the speakers. But again, let me know what's going on. And if there's something I see that I really want to comment on, I'm going to pause the video and kind of go from there. I really want to hear you guys' interaction. I know, like I said, V. Conley, you're in here. You were down at the panel live. So I know maybe we're itching to see what I say after watching this, but here we go. So let's run this real quick, see how the audio sounds. If you guys can hear everything, just put a 1 in the chat window, and I'll know that for sure. Okay. All right. So we're not hearing it. Okay. Stand by. You know what? It's probably because I have it on mute on here. Maybe. No audio. All right. So let's see what we can do about that. Sorry, everyone, for the mix-up here. All right, let's try this. I'm going to go back a little bit here. How about now, guys? Is it working? Still no sound. All right, this is going to be frustrating. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I had this all set up. We were doing it yesterday with True Star Screamer, and it seemed to be working. All right, hold on. StreamYard is being finicky as always. So I guess let's see. ML series, did you get your 100th figure? How are we going to do this here? Again, this is always fun when things don't work out perfectly. All right, let's try this again here. Hold on. Maybe I need to drop it and bring it back up. I know that's what happened kind of before. Sorry. Hey, Roll Keeper, how are you doing, man? All right, so let's try this again. Stand by, and hopefully it's still coming through. I'll series so you can hear it pop for a second and it lags. All right, still no sound. Dang it! I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure why this is being finicky. Man, dinga. I don't know if StreamYard's being just a pain in the butt right now or what. So frustrating. Not sure how we got to do this here. Let's see about split screens. Layouts. Audio. All right, let's try this one more time, guys. Again, I apologize for the screw up with things here. Not a way I wanted to present. All right. One more time for good luck here. Fingers crossed that this is going to work. All right, let's just try this sound again. You got anything, guys? All right, stand by, guys. I am trying my best here. Apologies for everything. Let's see where I'm going through. Hmm. Hold on one second, everyone. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. Let's see how we do here. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. Let's see how we do here. All right. Whoa. Whoa. We got all sorts of weird stuff going on. I'm sorry. Whoa. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. You would think I would be smart, but all right. One more time.
What's next? I keep forgetting what slides are. See, normally I have the laptop up here, so I could see what slides coming up next. But they have it all their control over there. So this is going to be a surprise for me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you this morning here.
Such a headache. Sorry about that, guys. All right. I know it's not the prettiest lineup or way we're doing this here, but let's just go ahead and check this out because I don't want to wait anymore.
Our first panel of the day, I'm going to give the mic over to the Bobby Vala, the Valaverse. Bobby, take it away.
Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. All right. So I guess we're going to start. I was looking forward to this. I love doing these panels. Thank you guys for coming out to the DFW show. It's been great. Texas is awesome. Some very nice people here. You guys are awesome. Who got a bone collector? Wow. All right. Who got a bloody one? Wait. Who? Wait. Oh. All right. Don't boo yet. You're gonna boo after this one. Who put it up on eBay? Yeah, nobody's admitting to that one. So, who pre-ordered Series 5?
Dude, what do you guys think about that?
All right.
For like $500.
Who got a Vanguard?
Nuts.
All right. So let's get on into it. First thing we're going to talk about, we got some more Series 5 items coming. So you guys saw that we have Series 5 open up for pre-order right now. But we have more items coming for Series 5 staggered throughout the rest of the year, right after Series 5. So once Series 5 ships out around September, October, we're going to continue to have more new Series 5 items coming. And the first ones we're going to see are some reissues. I know you guys beg me for reissues.
Absolutely.
Because you're like, I missed this, I missed that, I missed this, I missed that. And we're always trying to get to new stuff, but we know that, it's good to kind of reissue some of the ones that are hard to get. So the one that we're reissuing is the Garrison Cavalry.
Yes. All right. Great start.
So just like we've done in the past with our reissues, we are changing a few things on it. So while the previous offering was African-American, we are going to do a Caucasian character this time. So this way you just have even more range of troopers to put with your Garrison guys. So this Garrison Cavalry Trooper will come on the new blister card for Series 5, and he will be coming sometime late summer, early fall. So that's the one reissue that we have. Hope you guys dig that one.
How many Garrison Cavalry?
Oh, wait, we have one more.
Oh, my God, Peter.
So we're going to reissue Trigger. He is the most requested reissue that I have in the whole line. Supposedly he was hard to get, I guess, in Series 2 very long ago. But yeah, we're going to reissue him. I'm changing some things on the cam on his pants. He's sporting this new ink on his shoulder. And he will come on the blister card as well. So him and the Garrison are cool because they're the first figures that have appeared on both the box and now the blister cards. So it'll be nice offering. And then the new items that we have for Series 5, we have
there's the head packs. All right.
So head pack alpha will be just like our previous tactical headgear. So it'll feature 10 heads. Most of these are all new tooling. So we have the Arctic gas mask. We have the Arctic Steel Brigade Commander. So I know Big Bad still has a few of the Arctic Steel Brigades left. So you'll be able to now have a commander. So if you haven't gotten one, make sure you go get one of those. We got some damaged Swarm Troopers, Steel Brigades, and Scarabs. We got a beat up Carrack head. We have a camoed out Condor that could go on that blowback body. We have a new Angry rollout. We have blowback with the squinting sight eye with no camo, and then we have this Angry Trigger head coming out just in time to put on the reissue Trigger body.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
So there's some packaging, like I said, just like the tactical headgear. And then we have some more cool items. We have our first hand pack. So yeah. So this first,
hold on. Let's stop for a second here. Now we already know throughout the existence of Valaverse, alternate hands have been a mainstay for the figures, and that was really the bread and butter. It really put classified series at a disadvantage because they always came with just the trigger figures or trigger fingers. Cobra Commander, had the pointing finger and the fist. There's some other stuff. We had a little bit of variety with Rock and Roll with his, devil horn stuff. But looking at this, I mean, seriously, we have the camo or the desert tan, brilliant, and the black. Look at all the variety of these things, dude. Pointer fingers, signals, salutes and chops. Now that's something that's amazing because Articulated Ninja did a little video where he took one of the the open cupping hands and like heated it up to make it a saluting hand. And we have a censored finger. Awesome. All right, so already money's going out. Some
middle finger hands in there. So yeah, so those are fun.
Grips.
And then we figured we'd do some flesh colored ones as well for Hand Pack Bravo. So we got a bunch of new hands coming for all you customizers out there.
Thank you.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
All right. What's next? I keep forgetting what slides are. See, normally I have the laptop up here so I could see what slides coming up next. But now they have it all their control over there. So this is going to be a surprise for me. Oh, it's just the packaging. So we're gonna start moving away from closed boxes now because I really like the way the tactical head pack look. You could see everything. So from now on, even with Series 5, with the gear packs and with the basic troopers, you're all going to be able to see the items. So the gear packs will come in boxes like this.
Nice.
The basic troopers will come on blister cards, just like the rest of Series 5, but they'll be thinner, almost like the way Mattel does it with the WWE stuff. Their basic figures come on a smaller blister card.
Absolutely.
But it's important to see the product, and I wasn't really digging those closed boxes anymore. How many country fans we got in here? This is Texas. Yeah. Really? Well, okay. Anybody know a really popular song by Brad Paisley?
I'm gonna miss her.
No.
Tractor 6. I'm wearing this hat for a promo shot.
How about let's get a little mud on the tires?
Holy shit! Okay. Serious?
So we've got some Vanguard variants coming, and these will be coming with the rest of the delivery of the Vanguards in about 6 weeks. They will be on the water in 2 days, and then it'll take 6 weeks to get here, and we will start processing orders right away. But these muddy Vanguards will be a Valaverse exclusive. It's not going to be like a variant like, you know, you have to like the Bone Collector. You'll be able to actually buy this one and know that you're getting the muddy variant. So for those of you that pre-ordered, and if you want an extra one, we will have the muddy ones available. And there's mud everywhere on this thing, like all over the bottom, on the back, on the sides.
All right.
When I took my trip out to China at the beginning of the month, they did these as a surprise for me. I didn't ask for this. They just said, hey, we have something cool we want to show you. And they pulled these out, and I was like, wow, that's really awesome. And I was like, well, how can we do that in the production run right now? So these will be limited to 500 of each color. So very limited run of these.
Oh my God, 500.
But we were able to get them done really fast and get them into the main production. That's going to be shipping out in a couple days. So hopefully you guys dig some Muddy Vanguard.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
But that's not all for Vanguard. So I've said it. I said that this thing isn't just going to be like a one-off and then it's on to the next thing. We're going to make it so that your Vanguard will constantly be evolving. So we've got a really cool upgrade kit.
All right. I need to pause. Oh my God. Okay. I need to pause this real quick. I want to know who the two assholes are that downvoted this so far. I mean, seriously, this is cool stuff. Anyway, moving on. Forget those people. Wow.
So we got a brush guard because the winch comes off and it plugs right in, but then the winch can plug right back into that. So again, the Vanguard is completely modular. We have some armor add-ons for the windshield. It'll be a new set of doors. They won't be all black. This is just a model. So there'll be added doors because you can remove the doors. So the kit will come with all this stuff to upgrade your Vanguard. They messed up on the model. So the open window is supposed to be on the passenger seat because you can attach the 240 either in the trunk and now on the door so that your rear passengers can shoot out the side. So that armor can pop out so that it can be open. So, and then you can pop the armor back in. So that's our Vanguard upgrade kit.
That's awesome.
All right. Wait, don't get too excited.
Oh, you got more?
What about a cow catcher?
Oh,
all right. So that'll be added to the kit as well, but you can also do a combo. So again, it's all the same ports that are on the winch so that everything can attach to each other. So you can make some really ridiculous tactical Vanguard there for you. So we don't have a timetable on this yet. China just got started on this, so we'll probably be announcing when this item will become available, probably around early 2025.
Can you imagine a cow catcher? And
what do we got next? So he's not here. he was supposed to be here. Embargo and his wife Zoe, they were supposed to be here. Unfortunately, they couldn't come. But this is something that kind of came up during one of our 3POA shows, and Michael's wife was asking for a pink one. Right. So let's do a pink one.
Oh my God! Dude, that is
so this is an extremely limited run of just 50 pink Vanguards. So not sure how we're going to roll this one out, how we're going to make it available, just because of the incredibly limited numbers. But, we have to make sure that Zoe at least gets one because it was kind of her idea.
From the replay or anything, I definitely want to get.
Yeah. So,
That's amazing.
So that's the pink Vanguard. There's packaging.
Nice.
And this one, so the pink Vanguard will not come with a pink driver. It's just the Vanguard for now, because this was it was something very limited and something we threw together very fast.
We do need one,
but I got to see this while I was in China. It's pretty epic. It's like you see this and then all of a sudden a pink one, which is really cool. But that is not the only pink thing we have coming. So we have, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is coming up in October. It's kind of a big deal for many people. And, at Valaverse, it's always important.
Just a note, a little personal thing. This is very important because, my mother passed away in 2012 and she died of breast cancer. She fought a lot of stuff, a lot of medical issues in her life, between diabetes, heart issues. She had, she had cancer 3 times between the lymph nodes and then on her breast. So, she's lived till about 78. So this is really cool.
Important to kind of give back, giving back to you guys with price cuts or giving back to you guys with any sort of thing. But, I'm always looking for a way to kind of give back. And I wanted to do something special for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we have something special coming out with the proceeds of it going towards we're lining up the charity, a breast cancer charity in Rhode Island, a local one that's very good. So the item that we're going to have coming out for October is a big steal.
Nice. Beautiful. Definitely getting a
So we did a little tease. We had this figure at our booth. What show was that? Shop the Curiosity in Connecticut. And I said, let's just put it in the diorama and see if anybody notices. And a couple eagle-eyed people kind of took pictures of it. I was like, what is that? But I knew that we were going to be announcing it here. So this is our charity breast cancer awareness, Pink Steel Brigade. Like I said, proceeds will be going towards this local Rhode Island charity, breast cancer charity. So something good that we're just trying to do and give back a little bit. So hope you guys dig this one because it was fun to do. So. Oh, Terrificon. Anybody coming to Terrificon? I know we're in Texas, so it's like, who's coming to a show in Connecticut? Is anybody besides Ryan coming to the show in Connecticut? Oh, all of you should probably rethink it because we've got an exclusive for this show.
What?
Oh.
You guys kept this from me so well. God bless it. I was talking to Roll Keeper yesterday because he was nice enough to get to also get me a bone collector. Because I wanted to help out a friend who gave me the 2-pack of the Legend of the White Dragon. Marco and his son Luca, they're really awesome people. I met him and he actually got me into the customizing side of things for our Action Force figures. He and I have been, friends throughout the thing. He's a huge G.I. Joe fan. 1/18 scale is his bread and butter. And it's cool to see, why he's involved with this. And his son, Luca, met him at the Maryland Toy Expo. Great kid. Just a lot of fun. So I wanted to give something back to him for being so generous with the 2-pack. There was some stuff going on and, he noticed that some need a little pick me up. So he had an extra 2-pack, and like I said, he was so kind to me, so I wanted to give that back. And Roll Keeper was asking yesterday if I was going to any other conventions, and he said, Terrificon's coming right up, and you might want to think about doing it, because I said, I'm like, Rhode Island Comic-Con is close. I was up in Rhode Island when I was in the Navy. I lived there for about 4 years. Love the area. Westerly was where I lived. Beautiful small state. People were really, really cool. Minus the driving, but that's mostly because of Massachusetts side. Sorry for anyone in New England. But I was like, I'll consider it. I'll talk to my wife about it. Dude, Roll, I'm going to try to get up there the damnedest way I can. And if anyone else, I want to pass on the good fortune, and if I can help anyone, whether in the replay or in here now, who can't make it up there, and I can go, and I'll make sure I announce that on my channel and other socials, I'll help you out. All right. But all right, let's just listen to what he says.
We have the Elite Praetorian coming. This will be, Bone Collector was the first Series 5 figure you get, but the Praetorians will be the first Praetorian that you'll be able to get, because it'll be show exclusive before actual Series 5 ships, kind of like the Swarm Horde. So this is our translucent green Elite Praetorian that will be the show exclusive for Terrificon.
Oh, there's a blue,
and
there's
that's
a
what he
blue
looks like.
fan.
So you guys might want to rethink coming to the Northeast. But yeah, this is a cool one. I saw this one while I was in China. I have a model at the booth that if you guys want to see, I can show you. But yeah, he's a good one.
So awesome.
I'll see you guys at Terrificon. And then we also have Rhode Island Comic-Con coming up. I'm sure those of you not coming to Terrificon probably aren't going to come to Rhode Island either. But I'm excited for this one. It's in my backyard, and this will be the biggest show that Valaverse has ever been at. See a lot of Hasbro employees there, which is going to be awesome. But this show is in November, and we have an exclusive for this show as well. So again, you should probably rethink those plans. Come up north, because we got a new Pandora coming.
Shut the front door. Look at this. Guys, I mean, if you're not collecting this line and are not excited for this variety of things that Bobby produces and shows, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this Pandora, dude, she's awesome. She is absolutely awesome looking. I love the biker look. For those who didn't read the novel Broken Alliance, which I do recommend, it's on digital on Amazon if you want. One of the scenes is she had a bunch of people in her firm, and they were going around on motorcycles. So this is just a really awesome variant. I mean, look at the firm on the back of her leather jacket there. The new hair, which smart. Look how it's sculpted. Not going to mess up with the articulation. Now, I will note that this is still using it appears that it's still using the ball hinge for the neck. So we're not seeing the new articulation for her, which kind of makes sense, because that would make that line across the collarbone and whatnot. But the two faces, man, dude, really awesome. And it's Rhode Island. I might have to phone a friend for Rhode Island, because the week after that is Legions Con, and I already purchased tickets for that. That'll be a rough month to try to do both back to back driving up there. It's about a 6-hour drive to Rhode Island and Connecticut, but all right. Hopefully these are going to be like what he did with what was it? He did the simultaneous release. Was it the shit? I don't know. Anyway, let's just keep watching.
Wow. Yeah. This is, I was calling her Party Pandora for a while, but you guys know she's my favorite. So, of course, I'm going to do another Pandora.
Sam.
But I wanted just a badass, like, biker-looking Pandora, clad in leather. She's got her Devil's Grin patch on her back there. Gave her 2 new heads and interchangeable ponytails. She is a very fun figure. So come on up north and get those 2 figures.
Right.
You know, because they're good. But again, it's like they will be exclusive. But after the con season, Rhode Island Comic Con will be our last show of 2023, and then we'll put all of the exclusives on Valaverse.com. But it would be great for you guys to actually come there and get this figure in person. So that's not all for Pandora, because, hey, whose phone is that? So we have our next Action Point figure coming. So hope you guys are keeping those Action Points. Yeah. Because now you have the white version of Pandora coming. Yep. So yeah, she looks cool in white. So it's that same Pandora, but in a white variant.
That is.
And then for
the bloody one too?
So for the mail away, we're gonna do it the same way Condor was done. But this time we're going to have a variant, and you won't know if you're going to get her, just like Bone Collector. So we will do a bloody variant in the closed box, so you won't know which one you're getting when you mail away for her. We'll be changing it up slightly for the points. I think we're going to do a cheaper figure with more points, but also give this one an option so that you can buy her without points. She'll just be way more expensive to make sure that you guys are sending your points. We were thinking about doing that with Condor, but
I want to do
we started kind of late, so we couldn't.
I'm just going to give you a little heads up. After probably in the next month or so, or definitely before Terrificon, I'm going to do a collection video of my Valaverse stuff, because again, I might not have all the numbers or the variety, but I think other than the version 1 Carrick and Bone Collector, I have every item that he's released so far, starting from the whoops, sorry, this is killing it here, but the Crimson Shadow prototype all the way up through Bone Collector now, plus I definitely want to get a picture with Bobby and holding my little Valaverse poker chip that I acquired aftermarket. But dude, so awesome. Yeah, true Star Screamer, I know you're on break, man, so thanks for watching this. The white clothing will display perfect with Lamorta. Absolutely. And she's going to be coming out here soon as well. Let's see. Look at Vachey's avatar photo. Definitely have to check that out. And Robert prefers the white to the black. Man, I want both just to kind of do a bookend photo shoot. That would be amazing.
Like backtrack, but I figure moving forward, we'll do the action points kind of like this when we do it. So also, we're thinking about once she goes up, Condor will then just be available to buy on the site. You won't need action points for him anymore, but he'll be at a premium price, so that those of you that sent in points still get rewarded for sending in your points. So that's her. She'll probably be coming sometime in the fall. We'll do that promo for when she gets released. So you excited for that next mail away? Yeah. Do you guys like the action point stuff? Do you like mailing away for something? It's fun? All right. Because it's a logistical nightmare. But it's so much fun. I mailed away for everything, so to be able to do this is really fun. All right, what do I have next? Oh, we have a Big Bad Store exclusive for Series 5. Don't boo, this one's really good. And listen, it's I think it's up for pre-order starting at noon today. Yeah,
you know what this one is.
It's a Night Op Senshi.
All right, honest for you guys in the chat. Number 1, if you like the face paint, Or two if you don't like
So
it.
yeah, so this
like to see
is
what the
a
next
very
is.
cool exclusive that I'm doing for Big Bad. They're great partners. They did, the Night Op Steel Raid, so it was kind of fitting to do a Night Op Senshi.
Hey, keep
And
me
he's
welcome
cool.
on.
He's
I also have
he's
the
got
red,
this
the red Chun-Li.
awesome, cool
Are you gonna
face,
try to get
like
the,
Oni face paint
paper
on, and
SDCC
he's pretty rad. So I believe they have it so that he will go up for pre-order today at noon. So
Right.
just check
So
their
far,
site.
looks like everyone's loving.
If it's not right at noon, it'll
really
definitely be
good.
today. But we coordinated so that you could start pre-ordering. So those of you that pre-ordered Series 5 with Big
And
Bad,
for
you
the
can just
people
add
that
this to your
don't
order,
like
and
it,
he'll ship
you're
out
not
at the
gonna buy it,
same
which means there'll be
time.
more available on BBTS to pick up. Just like the Arctic.
What?
Steel Brigade.
Oh, we got some
People are
sneak
missing
peeks for 2025. This is just going to be stuff that I've been working on. We don't have it set for items yet, but it is stuff that will be coming. So stuff that I got to see while I was in China, which is very cool. We got, so we got flocking that we're looking at doing. So like real facial
my
hair
God.
and head hair and stuff like that on 6-inch figures. We've got vac metal that we're looking at doing. And then I have no idea what those grenades are, but so just some very cool stuff that we are looking at bringing into the line.
Absolutely right. It is a great
I've
base body.
lots of
Especially
new
with
things
more
coming,
articulation,
and
now that you've
looking
got
at always
the actual head
expanding the
packs
offerings that
and
we're giving you guys.
hand
So,
packs,
and also
that's
looking at like
why
what
we
people
bought it
aren't
from
doing. It's like I haven't
know,
seen flocking
can't
on a
wait to see
6-inch
what you
figure
do with it.
ever or lately. So, I did one when I was at Hasbro. I had to beg to do it. It was Moon Boy for the collector's vault for San Diego Comic-Con. And I was like, I want to do flock. I never done flocking before. And they hated doing flocking, but I was like, no, we're going to do it. And I pushed and pushed and pushed and we got it done. But then I was like, hey, can we do it like on like a figure's face, like facial hair? And, it took a couple of rounds. They sent me some where he had like this big giant beard and like a big afro, but we kind of narrowed it down and we got to like this level.
It's an easy
that
way
actually
for
looks
people
good.
to start
So,
getting Bobby into their collection.
what do you guys think? Do you guys like the flocking? You think that's cool?
All right.
So yeah, cool stuff. And then wind it down. I'm flying through this stuff. We have some new backpacks coming. Yeah, it's been a while since I had some new backpacks come out. Whole new range backpacks coming. All of them open up like our previous ones. We got some cool comms backpacks. Communication stuff is really cool with shoulder stuff. So definitely doing some more backpacks, more functional things with backpacks. So this is just a taste of what's to come. Of course, we have new weapons coming. We're gonna keep being the leader in 6-inch weapons, and we've got a whole ton coming. So Mark from Mark II Designs did these up for me. Whole array of new weapons. Kind of the star of that is that small double-barreled shotgun that will break
I was just
open.
gonna point that out, man. With the effect.
Yep. It will break open. It's got its own custom muzzle flash for it, so that's a real fun one.
Cool.
And then the really, really awesome weapon we have coming is a rocket.
That's awesome.
So we have a rocket launcher.
Hopefully, Suka was looking at this because I just did my my video of like some more of his effects pieces, and he makes those effect pieces for the bazooka that came with like bazooka or the Hiss Fire Team. But oh man, this is really cool. And I know we've been asking for rocket launchers for so long, and now we're finally getting it. That's so rad.
With correct blast effects, front and back. And this rocket launcher will also have its own case with missiles in it. So I'll break out the model down at the booth. I'll show you guys. This one's really cool. Dude. Again, not sure when these are coming, but these are all coming for 2025. All these new weapons, backpacks, rocket launchers, flock heads, that sort of thing. So 2025 is going to be big. Also, it's like Series 6 and 7 are coming, and I haven't shown any of that yet. So, yeah. But we also have something else coming that we're thinking of. How many collectors we got for statues? All right, not many. But would you guys buy a Pandora statue? Yeah. Okay. This was something I just threw together. I was like, let me see what a Pandora statue would look like. Just constantly playing around with ideas of new things, new offerings for different fans. But we put together this cool Pandora statue. But
I like that.
Again, it's like this is the kind of thing they're we do this to gauge like fan interest. So it's like if there's interest there, we'll do it.
All right.
If
Hey,
not,
thanks for watching,
just be
Robert.
something cool
Talk to you soon.
that we explored. Maybe I'll just make one for myself. So
It's really cool.
so yeah, we'll see. We'll see where that goes. And then was there something about another vehicle? All right, thanks for coming. All right, see you guys later. So I have a little 360 video I'm gonna show, but I feel like it would probably just be better to show what it is, right?
Okay.
I give you the Swarm Locust.
Oh, what? Holy crap, guys.
Single seater.
Wow.
Swarm vehicle. They can fit inside. They almost ride it like a motorcycle. And that's it.
Outdone yourself, man. That is awesome.
How quitting. Wow.
And then this is what it looks like.
Oh, sweet, guys.
So it'll have missile attachments on the back, so you could have just regular missiles or the flares coming out, blast effect for the gun in front. The wings and the cockpit will all be translucent. So very, very cool vehicle. But yeah, we've been working on this one for a while, and I saw the model in China.
Dude.
And then about a week ago, I was like, man, it'd actually be really cool to have the model here. So I said to them, hey guys, you want to send that model to me? So came all the way from China just to show you guys. So I think
wow.
it's awesome.
Very cool. Very, very interesting.
And then
the futuristic look of it.
we have a pilot for the Locust. Or actually, sorry.
Oh,
I jumped ahead. So this is when I got to see it in China. Here's the model. They, put it on top of the van so you can see size, but you guys get to see it right here. But
McLaren,
here's
good morning.
the Locust pilot.
Absolutely right.
I finished that on the plane to China.
Absolutely.
Because I was like, oh, well, we have the model going. I guess I should probably get going on the pilot. But I wanted something really, really cool that fit the aesthetic of that vehicle. Something, very, very different from what the previous Swarm offerings were. I kind of had this idea of just a cool undersuit with these armor panels and a bunch of straps, like a Liefeld character. So, and then that's a lot of straps, right? And then translucent heads, just like they always come with. So that is, I don't have the name for this pilot yet, but it'll be something equally as cool as the Swarm Locust. But that's it. All right, so that's all I got, guys. That was all the reveals. So we finished that pretty quick. So I guess I'll just open it up to questions from you guys. I think they have a microphone or so. Do you guys have a mic that come around? Or
So, just out of curiosity, when will we get something like a Dark Crusader, for action force, maybe with a cape and slightly cowled head? No?
I don't think I'm getting into superheroes anytime soon.
Go fuck myself.
Now we got to bleep that out for the video.
You're welcome. Take that.
I got one for you, Bobby. You showed us the muddy variant.
Yep.
And then you showed us all the upgrades with the brush guard and the cow pusher.
Yep.
Are you gonna make a muddy version to go with the muddy vehicles?
Probably. Probably. Right? It wouldn't make sense, right? So, Jeff?
Light stand for the Locust?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Good.
So
Good.
yeah, because you can have a flying
Dave.
vehicle, and it's like
I'll
I
catch
like
you later.
what they do
Thanks
with the
for
Dragonfly.
watching.
You can put it on this big
We'll
flight
talk
stand. I
again,
want a more functional
here
flight
today.
stand, so I'm looking at options of doing it almost like a movable flight stand, kind of like the stands that come with import figures. But yes, it will have a flight stand.
The head packs and the hand packs, are those expected to be the same price as the previous head packs?
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, the head pack will be 20. I think the hand pack will probably be less. I have to look at the pricing, but I think it's less than the head packs. So
The hand packs, are you going to have it for females as well, or just males?
possibly. I'll start with the male stuff.
Okay.
and then
That's
venture
good.
into
We
to more of the
definitely need
female
some more
stuff if that works. I know people
female,
are asking for gas
love.
mask heads for the females, so
Okay.
maybe we'll start doing more of that if you guys really like the stuff that we're doing for the male figures.
It's legitimate in house this time. So what about like a fan vote for the Swarm Trooper pilot's name? Like you all been following you for so many years, maybe put out suggestions and we vote on the name.
That's an interesting idea. It's tough with that kind of stuff because you have to make sure you have the right kind of releases for that. That's why I never ask for unsolicited ideas, because once you start getting into that realm, then someone's like, well, I name that. It's and then it becomes like a muddy mess. So, but also it's like I'm really selfish and they're my characters, so I like to come up with all that stuff. So,
Understandable.
yeah.
The pink Vanguard.
Yep.
What color is the driver going to be? His camo.
So I said before that no driver comes with that Vanguard. Yeah. You can use the pink steel brigade. Yeah.
Will you be doing any underwater?
Yes, I have underwater and air characters coming.
What's that whole man?
Well, I mean, line's dying anyway. Might as well go to space. So, yeah, Goon.
Oh, I know.
So, for the backpacks, have you thought of maybe making an attachment for the gas masks, like a PAPR? It's like a pressurized gas filter system that you attach to the gas mask.
Oh, gotcha.
It pumps air into the mask.
Oh, I'd have to find a way to have that attached to the helmet, but it's an interesting. I'll look into it. It's an interesting idea.
You know what I'm thinking?
So.
Or maybe where's the Lieutenant Kuhn?
We don't have it yet,
23.
but I'm pushing very hard for it to be under $100.
What?
Yeah, I'm not saying we're gonna get there. I'm saying I'm being very, very.
I need to go back.
Not saying we're gonna get there. I'm saying I'm being very, very the pink steel brigade. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to go back. I
Will you
didn't.
do any underwater?
Yes, I have underwater and air characters coming. No space. Well, I mean, line's dying anyway. Might as well go to space. So, yeah, Goon.
So, for the backpacks, have you thought of maybe making an attachment for the gas mask?
I know, man.
Like a PAPR. It's like a pressurized gas filter system that you attach to the gas mask.
Oh, gotcha.
It pumps air into the mask.
Oh, I'd have to find a way to have that attached to the helmet, but it's an interesting. I'll look into it. It's an interesting idea. So,
Price point of the Locust? Do you have an idea?
we don't have it yet, but I'm pushing very hard for it to be under $100.
Okay, so we have a flying vehicle with blast effects, with a flight stand, and a figure for under $100. Okay, now I know it's smaller than the Vanguard with attachments and stuff, and that was $185. If the Locust itself can be around $100, even $125 or whatnot, that's an amazing price to develop. I mean, I can't imagine it, but that's awesome. If that can come out to around $100, that's a huge achievement for Valaverse.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're gonna get there. I'm saying I'm being very, very aggressive with our new factory to get us to that point. So, and it's one of those things where if they can't, we're gonna, we have a bunch of other factories that we're working with now. I did hire my new VP of business development, and he's a pit bull. So, I send him out to the factories and he gets us really good pricing. So yeah, it's that's always going to be the goal, is to get you guys the best price possible. And, seeing what other competitors are doing with some of their vehicles and stuff like that. It's okay, well, that's good, because I could see what they're doing. And I'm well, I'm going to do it for a lot less. So.
Maybe an Atlas size steel brigade. I mean,
that's cool.
You got a bazooka coming. You kind of need
that would be cool. Doing the big characters is cool, but now it's well, all the gear fits all the males. Now I bring an Atlas, and now it's well, now it's all custom gear. But maybe I'll start doing that next size up, it would be cool to do like a big heavy weapons kind of steel brigade. So maybe. So hold on, my thought.
Any updates on more media expanding on the lore?
Yes. So if you guys saw, I did hire my VP of content, Michael Kelly, who came from Hasbro. He was their senior VP of publishing. Michael's working very hard on, getting all sorts of different options. He's going to be in charge of doing publishing as far as comics, novels, anything in that realm, trading cards, animation. So he was brought in for a very specific role, and he's very good at what he does. So yes, there will be much more coming as far as like content. So, Michael.
All right, first off, I want to say I really appreciate that you're getting behind the Breast Cancer Foundation. I'm all for that. As some of the guys know in the community, my mother passed away from breast cancer in 2021. I saw that you had the ribbon on the Steel Brigade.
Yeah.
Are you also doing it for the Pink Vanguard? Is that going towards breast cancer?
No. The Pink Vanguard was a separate kind of item that we had started, and then it kind of led me to start thinking about doing something with the Steel Brigade.
I appreciate your what you're doing.
You got it. Happy to do it.
Bloody Vanguard,
Yeah.
same price point as the regular Vanguard, and does it come with the same stuff or like turret?
Yeah, it comes with the same stuff because the turret, the missile launcher comes with the pre-order one. So this one will be just like the in-stock offering. It'll come with the turret, the driver. I haven't worked that out yet because I'm not sure when it's going to get released or how I'm going to put it up yet. But once, I got 6 weeks to figure that out. But I'll be making announcements on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Going forward, will there be any weapons attachments or accessories to the Locust?
Probably. I mean, if I'm, I try to look at doing, everything modular, just like doing the upgrades on the Vanguard. So I definitely would probably plan to do different weapon attachments for the Locust as well.
Bobby, as an action figure collector and a child at heart, how proud are you of what you created?
My wife always tells me, she's like, you got to stop and like take a step back and look at what you did. Cause I'm always like moving forward. And because I'm going at such a fast pace and doing so much, I never really like kind of stop and enjoy it. Sometimes the shows are where I do, like coming to the shows and seeing you guys and talking with you guys and, hearing like, a fan said, hey, I'm a 12-inch collector and I got into your line and you're the first 6-inch stuff I got, or someone said, I just started collecting this year and your stuff was some of the first stuff I got. Like, that's really cool. Like, that means a lot to me. So it's like, I'm super proud of what the line has become, cause it's still like a shock to me that, here we are 4 years later and it's just, the line just keeps getting bigger. It's never like plateaued. It just keeps getting bigger. And so many new fans and customers, we have all this data we do on our site and we can see who like first time customers are. And it's like, that number grows every month with our order. So it's pretty awesome. I'm very humbled by what this has become. I don't want to get too emotional about it, but it's pretty awesome. So, and that's all thanks to you guys. So the labels that come with the Vanguard, we ordered a crap ton of extra ones. So we'll have the labels to sell in case you want to just do new labels or different versions or just more of them. We'll have them on the site when the Vanguards go up as well. So you can buy more labels.
Maybe potential swarm gear packs in the future?
Yeah. I mean, we're always doing gear packs and we're always doing more figures. So, we haven't done a swarm. Well, we did a swarm gear pack, but, we have some other ones. We also have a Praetorian coming. So maybe a Praetorian gear pack is coming.
Any plans to reissue the earlier series male gear packs, specifically like a black?
Probably not, because, I want to start getting into our new tooling library. It's like we had some really great use of those first couple of year figures and gear packs and stuff, but we've used them a bunch, and I think it's time to kind of move on. So if we do another sort of special ops trooper, special ops gear, it'll be the newer gear that we're using.
You mentioned that you're going to go to the bubble or
the blister. Yep.
For the gear
or the window. Yeah.
Things like that. Are we going to lose use the artwork of like the characters wearing, or is it?
Yeah, probably. It is, but it's at the end of the day, you know, I got in trouble for this at Hasbro a lot. It's like people aren't buying the item for the packaging; they're buying it for what's inside. So to me, it's like I'm always going to put more. Like I want you to see the item.
I wonder if we could get
It
with
sucks
the
because it's
artwork.
like where's Quentin?
Okay.
Quentin does our file card artwork. He does amazing art. So it's like you want to show that, but at the same time, it's just like with the window, it's like to me, sometimes it's more important to show the item you're getting. And with those closed boxes, with us, you know, venturing out into retail space now, at retail, it doesn't always register like what is in the box when it's a closed box. We saw what happened with Hasbro with all their closed box stuff. It's like the messaging was all off. You didn't know what you were getting half the time. So it's important to really show what's inside of it.
Okay, so follow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Follow up on that then. Can we get a scrapbooking set?
ask this guy down here.
Yeah, is there any word on the movie?
So I had a feeling this question was going to come up. So when the writer's strike happened earlier this year, like everything kind of halted to stop. And then, you know, it was kind of frustrating because nothing was happening. But then just recently, a bunch of stuff happened. Like I got a crazy text message from someone about an actor who wanted to be in the movie. And I showed this guy and his jaw just dropped. So I actually at 11:45 today, I have to go back to the hotel because we have a Zoom call with movie related stuff. Very important. So there's probably going to be major movie announcement stuff within the next couple of months because of how fast it's now happening. So yeah, very exciting. Yeah. Yep.
Kind of two questions, if that's cool.
No, just get one. No, you can ask two.
So I love that you're bringing the garrison back with the tree print changing the ethnicity. Any future garrison variations, like variant types?
Yeah. Same thing with like all the factions we're doing. It's like I don't want to just offer just one option for these factions, you know, because I want you to be able to like troop build these factions. So there's gonna be more garrison coming, more swarm coming, more of Pandora's crew coming. Okay. So yeah.
Need Shay.
Yeah. What was the second part?
Second question: if you ever do an animated series, can you have like Quentin Bedwell do all the characters?
I know, right? I know. He does great stuff. Jeff?
So the vehicles, the characters, the gear packs, everything is so awesome. But for world building, have you thought about small things like a bivouac tent set, or you know, like a little checkpoint, or a motorcycle, or something like a snowmobile? You know, smaller, easier things that you know you can add and build things.
Yeah, I love those small play sets, and it's just it's just a matter of like what is an iconic one to do, because we're still building the world. So it's like we haven't introduced like, you know, the Swarms base or Action Force base or things like that. So it's kind of like, well, what do you do? I've been like struggling with that. It's also like, you know, 6-inch vehicles are hard enough. Trying to do like a 6-inch play set or mini play set is really tough. However, I do have something in the works, kind of like a, you know, testing of the concept. So we'll see how that pans out.
And if those things, in some respect, if they were modular, you could buy one, or you could buy multiples and kind of build them out.
Already ahead of you.
Is there going to be a way to put additional like troops on the side of the Locust at any point?
I made it as just a single troop vehicle, just because it's smaller. So there's nothing in that planned yet. I did kind of have this cool idea of like putting a rappel line, so like it can dangle a guy and then drop them really quick. But they're more of like a fast support vehicle, rather than like a troop carrier.
So for the bad guys, we have a lot of army builder characters.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to be getting like more named bad guys?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
When
I remember from like when we went to like Joe Fest, you said that Series 6 might have Pandora's brother.
Yeah. I did. Didn't I just say? I thought I just said something about Pandora's crew. So yeah, she's got a pretty cool crew. There's one character in her crew that I started working on that is probably one of the most fun characters I've like worked on. Like, you know, and that's hard to say because of all the ones that are really fun. But I started like working on, I'm like, wow, this guy is awesome. So yeah, because I want to expand like her storyline and, you know, with her brother and stuff like that.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Any update on when we might see these in retail?
We are working on that. Like I mentioned, my pit bull that I brought on. He's been having active discussions with Walmart and Target. It's tough because Walmart and Target are actually trying to move away from physical locations and they're trying to get everyone on to online. But you know, so it's like a messy thing to deal with because it's like, well, you have tons of retail locations. Let's get us in retail. But Target's supposedly putting a lot more stock into that collector area. Like they're going to be blowing that out. I think they're going to be getting rid of DVDs and CDs, and then they'll have all this extra space for collector focused stuff. So there'll be more room, and they'll need to populate that with some items, and we'll make sure that they have them. So.
When the movie comes out, will the line move towards movie characters or stay with the comic for both?
It would probably do both, like, you know, but again, it's not like with like Legends where you have comic accurate characters and then movie characters. Yeah, they're the same size and they fit together, but my characters are all very realistic anyway. They're all very grounded. So any movie characters would fit seamlessly in with the core line anyway.
So, you know, everybody loved the Vamp and the Stinger. Will we see something like a Garrison or Pandora's Crew co-opted Vanguard or something like that?
They might have their own vehicle. All right. Is that it? Oh, more?
Do you have any thoughts on maybe doing like a meta?
We have a meta coming in Series 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say something sweet. As somebody that's kind of like grown up with a lot of the toys that you've designed, it's really awesome to find out who that person is that is like designing those toys and still make really impressive work and also cultivated this amazing community. Like, I just want to say thank you, man. Like, you shaped up who I am today with the toys that you've designed and made. And I just think you're really sweet and awesome.
Thanks, Goon. Thanks.
Oh, wow. All right.
Listen, you got, I said it. I say it all the time. I have the best fans. You guys are awesome. You know, it's such a great community. Look at what happened over this weekend with people paying it forward. You know, Jeff started it out, you know, paying for some people's bone collectors and then people just paying it forward after that. It's like that was something I'd never seen at a convention before. You never see that at anyone's booth or at a Hasbro or Mattel booth. Like that was pretty epic. But you guys are awesome for that, you know? So it's like, it's easy to do this stuff when you guys care so much about it. So, you know, it's not like I'm just like, oh, I'm just going on my drive. It's just like, no, you guys like fuel the drive that I have to make this line. So to me, it's like a big thank you to you guys. So.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, but also like it's an interesting point you made, like, you know, meeting me who's made the toys that you're buying. But I was in the panel yesterday and I've seen these guys tons of times and I've worked with some of them, friends with some of them, like watching the Hasbro Legends panel up here and hearing them just talk about, you know, line I grew up with and loved. And it's just like, wow, like that's pretty awesome. Like me as a toy designer and toy manufacturer, like watching that was pretty cool. And then to come in here and hear that, it's like full circle. It's pretty awesome. So
welcome, Bobby.
Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you.
All right. Stop sharing. So I'm going to need a minute to process a lot of this. But that was a really, awesome panel. And I also find it amazing that you guys kept it quiet for pretty much an entire week. I applaud, you know, like Bashay, Sam, like you guys, Suka, everyone we talk, you know, that we talk to each other every day. I mean, you guys you guys are steadfast on it, and I'm glad, because watching that stuff for the first time, it's really cool. I mean, I'm all about the idea of customizing and having options for my displays, for photography, just to, play around. Like I said, I always take a figure or two into work, because my office job, I mean, it's death by PowerPoint and Teams meetings. So I need something to fidget with. And I can't tell you how many times I had my coworker look at me and kind of chuckle, because I'm sitting there with a swarm trooper and just kind of zooming it around in front of me while I'm listening to discussions. So this is a very cool thing. I want to know, like, for you guys watching, what's the one thing that really got you going? And it's hard. I mean, it's hard for me. Like I said, thinking about it right now, like what what is really something that charged you up? I mean, just a quick idea. I mean, the upgrade kits, the new head packs, those are really cool. Again, nice options. Reissues of Trigger and the Garrison Cavalry, love it. So now there's no reason for someone to say, well, I can't get this or anything else, or I got to pay aftermarket prices. Two most popular figures, one with the best army building options, is now going to be available. That's cool. McLaren, yep, like I said, the Garrison Cavalry reissue. The new vehicle roll keeper is really awesome. I love to see more of it as he produces it. The Pandora stuff blows my mind. The black leather, really awesome. And then the white variant with another bloody version of her, really great. I will kind of go and say we need more of the core villains. We have a lot of Action Force. We have a lot of army building people to fight against, but I need some more core villains. Like I was saying earlier, Valaverse 23, he brought up Lieutenant Hoon. I think she's Vietnamese or Korean. I had to go back and look at my video on that. I want to see more information about her. The Pink Diva Squad, absolutely, Sam. I mean, that in and of itself is really cool. And again, the proceeds going to support those that are fighting against cancer. That just shows it's not about the money. It's about, the love of the line and what you can do for people. And the Pink Vanguard, it's really awesome. I mean, 50, I probably won't be able to get one of those, but I really can't wait, Sam, for you and Zoe. Like I said, I want to see pictures when you guys acquire one. It's just so much stuff that he put out here. I really want to think about it. And I think, I was talking with True Star Scrimmer. We might do another quick little stream last night. I might just take some of the images and talk about it with him, because I know he was in and out of work. But yeah, like, this was so great. It really was a great panel. A lot of variety with some stuff here. And it's all about making sure that the customers are pleased first. And that's the biggest thing. And between Classified, Valaverse, and now we're going to see Monster Force coming out here sometime. I mean, this is really awesome for 1/12 scale collectors, minus the shelf space and whatnot. So we'll see what's going to go on. But we are at almost an hour and 15 minutes, guys. And for those that have been here the whole time, thank you so much, especially being patient with the whole technical snafu this morning. I think I had the audio from the HDMI cable coming out of my TV, which is why we couldn't hear it. But I'm glad we got a chance to look at this together. Can't wait for the conversations in our group chats and conversations across any social media here over the coming weeks. So 5 weeks from now, so we're looking in end of July, August timeframe. Vanguards, dude, can't wait. Really can't wait. And hopefully with that, I'm trying to come up with some stuff for for the channel, eaching closer to 1,000 subscribers, and got some plans in the works for that. Hopefully, that'll happen before the end of 24. Fingers crossed. It's all on me to produce content that viewers want to see, and that's my task, because I like doing it. I like talking to you guys. I love interacting, and that's the gist of it. So I'll close out by saying thank you guys for watching, whether here in the chat right now or on the replay. I greatly appreciate it. Leave me a like, put some comments in the comment box. I really want to know what you guys think about the panel now that it's finally out, and what's going to be your next purchase. We got Series 5 that's going to be that's still going strong for right now. We got the BBTS exclusive of Night Up Senshi. Put it in there. I love interacting. I love talking with you guys. So now I got to go and edit my my Bone Collector video. I want to try to get that out today or tomorrow, depending on how life goes on. We have a little bit of adulting to do here. But other than that, guys, thank you again so much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy your collection, no matter what it is. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise what to like or not like. Stay cool, and remember, it's time for action. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.